Brooklyn Independent Television.
Hope and Anchor is a true neighborhood eatery with a marvelously creative and motley menu and what's been called one of the best burgers ever. Additionally, they serve a fierce style on their iconic karaoke drag nights. How you doing?
My name is Diana Munns, and I am the chef and part owner of Hope and Anchor here in Red Hook, Brooklyn. We opened 8 years ago, and we are proud to say that we were the first restaurant to open on Van Brunt Street. And my partners lived in the neighborhood and came across this great space and felt that it would make an excellent place for a cafe or perhaps a restaurant. And they had known me from my first restaurant, which was on Smith Street, and came up with the idea to put this great place together. We wanted to make sure that we created something that was geared towards the neighborhood, a place that people can eat in 7 days a week, literally, if they wanted to, and to make sure the prices were affordable and approachable, and that the menu was varied and interesting, and a spot that kind of felt like home.
Well, I gotta say, the number one thing that I notice keeps drawing people back is the staff and the atmosphere. It's just such a warm place, a real neighborhood vibe. A lot of times during brunch, sometimes it's our busiest time of day. We have one table talking to another table and somebody at the bar crossing over. It's such a great neighborhood vibe, and it's so special. I feel very proud to be part of sort of the heart of Red Hook.
We definitely were pioneers on this block. There was quite a few challenges, from just actually getting people in the doors and then building a name for ourselves, but it happened slowly but steadily. The business grew as we hoped that it would.
Red Hook is such a great community. It has a definite sort of small town neighborhood feel to it. There's plenty of artists and writers, and I feel like everyone's very proud to be part of Red Hook. It's slowly growing. Hopefully, the boom hasn't happened yet. We're only waiting, and hoping for the best, that it might be the next, hottest part of Brooklyn.
Our drag queen karaoke that we have on the weekends was also a big hit. That drew a lot of attention. I'd like to think it was the food, but I have a feeling that somehow the karaoke was more of a hit.
For walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna. My name is Dropsy Desmond, and I'm a karaoke hostess at Hope and Anchor. I've done Dropsy for numerous benefits, homeless shelters, AIDS, awareness, and this is the first time that I'm doing Dropsy really just for the sake of Dropsy. It's a madhouse. And I'm amazed at the range of people who come to sing karaoke.
We created this menu based on what we like to eat, first of all, and what we felt was missing in the immediate area. Our specialties, for sure, are our burger menu, which is varied, quite varied. We have, I think, about 10 or 12 different burgers at this point, which range from regular beef burgers with different toppings. We have a lamb burger, we do a tofu burger, and that is definitely, I think, what we're known for. And then secondly, I would say our brunch is our big hit. We wanted to make sure that the food was approachable, and also that it was something that you could come back to regularly. We wanted to make sure there was a lot of artists here in this neighborhood when we first opened that were living in spaces that didn't even have kitchens. So we had customers who this was their kitchen. So we wanted to make sure that it was varied but yet interesting, and also the price point was affordable to everybody in the neighborhood. We put on the menu and we serve what we like. I think that there will always be a place for simple comfort food at a good price point. I'm so happy and grateful for the other restaurants that are opening on the block. As long as everybody stays true to what they are and what they're doing, which is what we have always tried to do, we'll always have a spot here.
Diana, tell us what we're going to make today.
We are making our infamous or famous, we'll decide how we're going to call it, fish tacos.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they're delicious. So we're going to get started with the fish. This is basa, which is a very mild white flesh fish. We're dipping it in egg first, and then it goes into flour, and then we're going to drop it right into the deep fryer.
These fish tacos, they don't take long to make, do they?
No, they don't. Something that could easily be done at home. So that just takes a couple of minutes to cook there, and Manuel's going to pull that out.
And now that the fish is done,
yes,
what do we do next?
we're going to start assembling the tacos. Go ahead,
So you said this is one of your most popular dishes.
it is.
I cannot wait to eat it.
So Manuel's just going to warm up the tortillas.
Okay.
And he starts with the chipotle mayonnaise, spreading that on nice and thick. It's so yummy. He's making their pico de gallo, which is a fresh salsa. It has chopped tomatoes, green onion, and cilantro. And then he'll mix that together with some of the cabbage there. It's so fresh, and the crisp of the cabbage and the taste of the cilantro mixed with the fried, flavor from the fish is just an unbelievable combination. It's definitely a two-handed meal. It's going to top it here with our special chili sauce.
Well, this meal looks amazing, and it really didn't take long. I love this.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you, Diana.
Hope fish tacos.
I have to say I'm a little nervous for the jalapeno sauce. And Diana gave me permission to eat with my hands. That sauce is really good. And as always, I like to finish food with a glass of wine. See you at Hope and Anchor.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.